Hey everyone, it's your favorite rogue Chirpy, here again with another video. I got a lot of requests asking me to make this video, so here it is. I'll be showing you guys how to play Outlaw optimally with the new Fan the Hammer nerf. This is a basic rotational / priority checklist guide. Due to the way that Outlaw functions, you may have multiple different procs ready at the same time. Your job is to be able to ascertain which proc has the highest spending priority. I'll demonstrate the rotation on a target dummy for a little while, then I will go back in slow motion to explain each move I made and why. I hope this video helps you guys all adapt to this new playstyle. And if you like this video, be sure to subscribe, turn the notification bell on, and hit the like button. These things all help me out, it's free, and it goes a long way. You should also check out the stream at twitch.tv/chirpytv for live gameplay. Now on to the video. If you'd like to follow along here with what I'm doing, towards the bottom right of the screen, you can see my cast sequence, which is the scrolling bars, to see exactly what I'm pressing. If the abilities are stacked on top of each other, it is because they are off the global CD. So you see that when I use Vanish, it shows that for rapid fire procs as well. And then the list towards the bottom of that sequence is showing what I'm actually pressing one by one to make it easier for you. Another thing you'll notice, I hold my trinkets during this just so I don't skew any of the data. You might have a different trinket than I have, so I'm not going to be using my trinkets during this rotational guide. However, if you want to know when to use your trinket, depending on the trinket, for example, I have Whetstone, I would pretty much just be sending that on cooldown for most part. So anytime that it's up, you pretty much just want to send it. It scales up to 4 targets on AoE, but it does really good single target damage as well. So don't be shy to use your trinket. More uses will be more damage overall. One more thing. If you are trying to find out what to do on AoE, it is the exact same thing as single target. However, you would do your Adrenaline Rush, Roll the Bones, and then your first button on a pack would be Blade Flurry. And then during your single target rotation, which is just as follows on the screen, you would just make sure that you're keeping Blade Flurry up at all times. So when it's about to expire, you're refreshing it again. Going into a pool, first thing we do is Adrenaline Rush into Roll the Bones to make use of our loaded dice. We can press them pretty much on the same global. We want to get between the eyes up and slice and dice up before our subterfuge runs out. And to track that, I'm using the Afinar Rogue UI, which is located right underneath my character. I track my subterfuge timer, pistol procs, hidden opportunity procs, and everything else you need to know for your rogue. We are trying to make sure that we are using the minimum amount of builders possible per spender. So you can see I'm holding on to my Vanish until I'm out of procs. Same thing with my Shadow Dance. Right here I'm out of procs, so I press my Vanish, and I keep pressing Dispatch to try to milk out as long as I can before my Between the Eyes expires. I update my Between the Eyes right towards the end, and we're just rotating our procs. If you have 6 pistol shots ready, your first priority is to send a pistol proc on an empty CP bar. If you have 3 pistol procs and a hidden opportunity proc, you want to spend that hidden opportunity ambush proc first before you spend your pistol procs, because your pistol proc can turn into another hidden opportunity proc. And you can only carry 1 hidden opportunity proc, but you can carry 2 full pistol procs at a time. So you're trying to maintain as high pistol procs as possible before having to use your hidden opportunity proc. I enter Shadow Dance here to re-enter my stealth bar because I ran out of procs, and you want to be spamming ambush as much as you can during this, unless you're at max pistol shots, in order to farm them up for when you are out of your Shadow Dance. We come out of Shadow Dance, I have Vanish back up, I'm out of procs again, so I send my Vanish to be able to re-enter Stealth Bar again. You can notice I'm barely ever Sinister Striking, if at all, and this is just due to good Vanish management and good Shadow Dance management. So I use my Vanish first instead of Shadow Dance because you get refunded cooldown whenever you use your Vanish, and whenever you're spending your spenders, but you don't get refunded any Shadow Dance. So your Shadow Dance is kind of your last resort into your Stealth Bar again. Now with the Shark Fin buff, we are trying to spend as many Between the Eyes as possible. So you should be prioritizing Between the Eyes if you have it available over your Dispatch here. I use a pistol proc right here, and brings me up to 5 combo points, so I have to Sinister Strike before I spend. You don't want to be spending at 5 combo points ever, Right here, I have 5 combo points again, and I use Ambush into Dispatch. You do waste a combo point, but it is the most efficient route to get to your target. To recap, our opener is Adrenaline Rush into Roll the Bones to get your guaranteed double buff from loaded dice. Between the Eyes is your first spender, Slice and Dice is your second spender. And you want to get both of these done within your first subterfuge window. Afterwards, you are trying to hold your Vanish and Shadow Dance until you are completely out of procs. Once you are out of procs to re-enter your stealth bar, you are using Vanish as your first priority to enter your stealth bar. You should be able to get 4 globals per Vanish. For example, Ambush, Ambush, Dispatch, Ambush, and hopefully you get 1 pistol proc at least out of that to spend on your next build sequence. If you low roll and get no procs and you're sitting on having to press Sinister Strike again, you can press Shadow Dance instead, but make sure you pool at least 100 energy or Blade Rush prior to Shadow Dance to make sure you have enough energy to ambush spam. This is a 6-second window of playing your stealth bar to farm up as many pistol procs as possible while maintaining your rotation of building and spending when you reach 6 or 7 combo points. The final note about the new Fan the Hammer, which I mentioned during the slow motion playback, is when you use a pistol proc and you land on 5 combo points, you need to decide what the fastest way to sub in combo points is based on what you have available. If you have an ambush proc ready, use that. If you have a pistol proc but no ambush proc, use the pistol proc. If you have both of them ready and only 3 bullets loaded, use the ambush proc because you could end up high rolling to 6 bullets loaded for your Fan the Hammer pistol proc. If you have 6 pistol procs ready, you prioritize spending pistol no matter what to fill the last 2 combo points, then you're still sitting on the other 3 bullets which can be used on your next build sequence if you do not get a hidden opportunity proc in the process. I know this can be confusing, it is a lot of information. If you're confused, watch over the slow motion portion again and pay attention to my cast sequence as well as my combo points. With enough practice just hitting a target dummy, you can build up a new habit of how to play around this nerf version of Fan the Hammer. I hope this video helped, and remember to like and subscribe for more guides, commentary videos, and more. Follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/chirpytv. I'll see you guys next time, thanks for watching.